everybody. It is 5 a.m. We are in the Yosemite Valley. We were up at 3 a.m. this morning to drive the hour and 45 minutes, 2 hours, to get here to the Curry Village trailhead to hike Half Dome.
So we won the lottery to be here right now because we didn't have a pass to get into Yosemite. And so 2:30 a.m. 2 nights ago, I woke up and entered us in to win this lottery, and we got it. So here we are, we're in the park, we're about to start this epic hike, and it's gonna be a full day. I'm so excited.
We came through the entrance station. There's a little spot where you pull out a card. So a little piece of paper where you can put in your permit number or your reservation number and display it on your dash. So we are so excited to get onto the Half Dome Trail. Let's get going. That first section is a little doozy.
Yeah, it is.
It's 7:08 and we just got to the big waterfall. This is Vernal Falls.
This is Vernal Falls.
Vernal Falls, which is, the staircase is called the mist staircase because you get the mist from the falls. We're gonna have our breakfast. We brought an egg sandwich.
It's 7:08, so it took us like an hour and 10 minutes to get here. Hour and 15 minutes? The point of no return.
No return.
Not going back.
Can't, it's one way.
How you feeling?
Fire breath. Good.
Man, the top of Vernal Falls was amazing.
Yeah, it really is. Whole thing.
I would say just the Vernal Falls hike would be worth it. It's
yeah.
so cool.
That would be wonderful to go on.
Heck yeah.
The best falls we've seen the whole trip.
I think so too.
Almost missed it. Nevada Falls.
Give me that. Whoa!
Woo!
Jeez Louise. That's a monster. Well, it is about 7:45, so we're right around the 2-hour mark. And we took our time at Vernal Falls. And we are at Nevada Falls, and holy cow.
Don't take it personal, I ain't lying, I ain't hiding, I've been grinding, multiplying, I've been trying to get
Just heading to Mount Whitney, 215 miles away.
That's it.
On our way.
John Muir did it.
Like a boss. So I cooked these guys last night. It's a double egg sandwich, some melted provolone, arugula, spinach, and just a touch of onion. They're really hitting the spot. What do you think, baby?
They're delicious.
Look at this crazy spot.
So this last section has been really pleasant. It's flat, it runs along the river, it's shaded. So we're enjoying this bit before we get back into it. It looks from our map that we're a little over halfway. So it's almost 9 o'clock. So things are looking great. We just had the other half of our sandwich and feeling good.
We think we've reached the sequoia grove, and it is really cool. There are definitely some monsters here that are amazing, but it's getting hot. We're gonna keep going. Half Dome, 2 miles. We are doing it.
We've got this. It's a hike. We just came to this clearing and we can see the cable section from here. It seems so far away and so high up.
Can barely see it. Where's my finger at?
It's amazing.
It's right there. Crazy. And finally, boom. Half Dome.
Seems impossible that we're gonna be there soon.
We are probably less than a mile from the cables themselves, and we are getting excited. But this last section, again, the trees are starting to thin out. It's starting to be more exposed. That sun's getting directly overhead, and it's draining us a little bit. So we're pretty sweaty, but we are excited to be this close. It is in reach. We're here.
A little nervous.
Me too.
And lastly, just know your limits, right? So if you start feeling bad for any kind of reason, dizzy, nauseous, lightheaded, getting too hot, getting too anxious, just kind of reassess your situation and turn around if you need to, okay?
We're here.
We are here.
We made it.
We passed.
Not yet, but
We passed the ranger,
so.
and we were worried about it because only Shelly's name showed up on the permit,
It just said one.
and it's just her name, and but he knew that both of us were in the group. We did put 2 on the reservation. It just didn't show it on the permit, so we were a little nervous, but now we're just stoked. Holy smokes. We are getting so close. Looks like there might be a traffic jam up there. You see that? You should see this view. Get out of here. Let's keep going.
Oh, here we go. Feelings overflow. I don't really know what to, 'cause I'm a restless. Oh, here we go. Feelings overflow. I don't know where to go. Yeah,
On a level of 1 to 10, how freaked out are you?
You know, the one positive thing I can say, well, many positives, but you're not in it alone.
Definitely
Look at all
not
those
in it
people.
alone. There's a couple people up there.
I would say probably like a 9.5.
No way.
No,
Probably a
maybe-
7.
Maybe a 7.
It looks pretty steep and freaky, but you see a lot of people that have done it. Assuming you get here around 11, you see a lot of people that have done it, and
If they can do it.
they
we
seem
can do
pretty, yeah. So it looks pretty crazy right now.
it. My biggest fear was not being able to physically do it.
We're doing it. All right, let's go
doing
get
it.
ready.
Okay.
Let's go stage.
All right. Sit.
This is it.
We got this.
Boom. Look at this panoramic view. Here we go. I'm going too fast. Just tell me to slow down, okay? Yeah, okay. I think that's how you do it. Right there is just pull up to the board. Yes.
I can't even believe it. This is the hardest hike I've ever done in my life. We did it.
Yeah, it definitely feels like a marathon more than a sprint going up the cables. You just gotta kind of take it one rung at a time and just keep pushing through.
Yeah, you can't overthink it either, because once you start, you gotta keep going.
Yeah, and it's definitely not as scary as it looks, I would say. I mean, it's steep, but it feels pretty secure, and there's people around you, which gives you some level of comfort.
Yeah, definitely having the other people coming and going, and everyone's encouraging each other, so that's really nice.
But the view is spectacular. The sense of accomplishment is maybe even better than the view.
It's hard to say.
It is hard to say.
It's 360 views, maybe the best views in the park.
How's that sandwich?
It's so good right now. I'm so hungry.
You look like you're on top of the world.
I am on top of the world.
If you got a little bit of gas left, definitely come over to the lower of the two summits on top of Half Dome, because you get an amazing view of El Capitan right there, and you see a little bit more of the valley than you do from the tallest summit. But we are about to head down. We are gloved up, GoPro'd up, and we're headed down.
Trust me, we got the power to change the world. Need you to trust me. You will
taking
Yeah.
off.
We wanted to cross the street. We were in the way. Well,
Dude, why does a bear cross the street? To get to the other side. It's dinner time.
It's dinner time.
So we made it back to the car.
It's 6 p.m.
Almost 12 hours exactly.
It is 12 hours on the dot.
And that was, it feels like it almost took us as long to get back as it did to get there.
It was pretty strenuous. It was the hardest hike I've been on.
Yeah.
And I'm exhausted.
We're
But
both pretty
it was-
beat.
I mean, I don't even think it sunk in all of the amazing things that we saw today. And then if that wasn't enough, when we were walking back, a bear crossed the road.
Yeah, we saw a black bear, which is really cool.
Which is so cool.
And yeah, he
Fast
did.
little booger.
He was.
But yeah, it's been an amazing day.
It was a truly amazing day, and we are headed into Fresno to try to get some beers and some food to celebrate.
Yes, we've got a lot to celebrate.
And we got a lot to eat.
Oh,
Let's do it.
I love you.
Love you too.
Oh, no.